Okay, so I had a new project that I've been working on, finally finished, and it's this air cleaner. I had the idea from a guy on the interwebs that was using it in his shop to help clean the air after dust collection and all that. And I have a lot of dust down here because I've just got a shop vac. So in everything else, it's bad. So this was the idea. So I built this out of all scrap wood that I had in that big pile over there, which is still really big, and some of that pile. So I had a buddy of mine who his parents were replacing their HVAC, their furnace, and I asked him, I said, can you give me the old furnace fan whenever they replaced it? And of course he obliged. So what I did, these are just little hardwood it's cleats or whatever, and the filter just lifts out. So I put a furnace fan motor in here, and so it draws from both sides. There's another filter right over on the other side, but I had a terrible problem trying to get this thing to run. And to spare a really long story is because this thing was a 220 instead of 110, which, I don't know, it was plainly written on the side of the motor whenever I was reading the schematic, and I just missed it. It happens. So it has a capacitor, get it started, and I don't know if it's just a start capacitor or a start run capacitor, no idea, but it's 2-speed fan, and I've got it wired up on the low speed right now, which is the two 110 feeds are the red and the white, and I've got that up to the switch. It's I've got a feed on each pole, so it actually turns off both 220s or both 110s, and of course it's wired up to the extension cord, and I've got a little zip tie down there to keep it from coming out. And I wired a 220 outlet. Same thing, just 110 to each side of this outlet, and it goes back to actually goes to a breaker or a junction box, just in case I need another feed. But it goes here to the 220 breaker. So just 110 on each side coming out of there. I put, like I said, all this is scrap wood. I have some 3/4 inch plywood, I have some 1/2 inch, I have some regular pine. This up here is poplar. This is leftover laminate that I had. I painted it with paint that we had left over from our, I believe it was laundry room, and it's just regular latex paint, eggshell, and then to protect it I put a couple coats of polyurethane, just water-based polyurethane on it. So that turned out really well, and it moves a whole lot of air. So that's the end of that one. And it'll be on to the next one. I'll spare you. Well, I guess I can turn it on. You can see how much air it pushes. Just flip the switch. And let's see if I can do it. Let's see here. It's moving my shirt. I can feel it all the way across the shop. If I have it over there, it's hitting the wall over here. So it seems to be doing a good job. I'm pretty happy with it. Blowing everything around over there. Alright, well, that's it.